Good morning. It's 9 a.m. and we're at Odessa Braziers in Rio Linda. We're picking up 3 vehicles today. We're going to go ahead and deliver these to the airport in Oakland. He just loaded the first vehicle on the top. He backed it in. There's one more vehicle there, and then I'll take one out to him as well. Now he's going to go ahead and load up the second vehicle. And I'm here in Braziers. I'm going to pick up the third, but I'm very close to the fence. As you can see, he's looking at the mesh. Second vehicle is loaded, and this is the third vehicle. 2 were loaded on the trailer. This is the last one that's going to go in the third position. Now he backed up the first vehicle, to have a little more room here in the back. So there's a small gap there, and there's an overhang here, and he's using the hooks on the exterior of the trailer.
Okay, go forward. Keep going. Keep going, keep going. You got about a foot. You got about 9 inches. And 1 more inch. Stop. Okay. Jeez, big load.
All 3 vehicles are loaded. He's going to finish strapping, and we will be off. And this is a pretty wide vehicle. So as you can see, although he backed up the very first vehicle and it has an overhang, we still have an overhang here of about maybe a foot. And again, since he's going to be loading and unloading today, he just uses these hooks, and he'll put the locks on in the evening. Or when he's done, I should say. Again, he uses 2 wheel shocks just to make sure that the truck doesn't move too much and put a lot of pressure on the brakes. And of course, this is where you keep your straps. In our first video, you saw that the straps were nice and shiny and new. They're not new anymore. I've gotten a lot of comments about the 5th wheel. This is a Holland 5th wheel. He purchased it at a heavy truck store, used parts in Stockton. So prior to this, he did have a Kurt 5th wheel, but what brand was your other 5th wheel?
Reese.
Oh, sorry. Prior to this, he had a Reese. You can see that in his earlier videos, but when he would
San Francisco picking up a load, it was going like this.
The load, when he had a full load, it was, you can always feel the movement in the truck. And then also when he was backing up, it would wobble. That was very scary.
You were getting too much flex. You don't want
Yes.
flex when you talk heavy.
It didn't feel safe at all. So then he went with this Holland. Very smooth ride. Feels very safe. And of course, it's rated at 80,000 pounds.
It was a 30K Reese 5th wheel. Okay. But on the vertical, It was I think it was 7,500 pounds or 7,800 pounds. So whenever you got a car up there, 7,800 pounds plus what your trailer weighs, you're going to be a little over. So
he was putting a lot of pressure on the fifth wheel, and with this, very stable, very easy.
Oh, that's made for a semi truck.
Yes, this came off of a Freightliner. Now, as far as the truck is concerned, he had his welder fabricate something in order to fit the fifth wheel, and you can see that there. Purchased this trailer used. It came with the gooseneck, but that was something definitely he did not want to do, so he purchased the Reese, then upgraded to this one.
That's called a Holland.
And this is a Holland, like I mentioned before.
It came off a 2010 Kenworth.
I said Freightliner.
Kenworth.
Oh, it wasn't. It didn't come off a. It came off of a Kenworth, not a Freightliner. Sorry. But it's thin. It's 10:03. We just delivered all 3 vehicles, and he's going to go ahead and put the straps here on the mesh because we are going to be picking up a few more vehicles today. So one thing, we get our loads off of a low board, which is nice because you can pick where you want to go and when you want to do it. However, you have to be on the low board literally all day in order to get those loads, otherwise they're gone. So we did pick up 2 vehicles that we're going to pick up in Stockton and deliver. We're at a recovery location in Sacramento. Picked up this one vehicle. He's backing it up because we're going to be picking up 2 more vehicles, which will go here. Again, he backed it all the way up and he's using the exterior hooks. So there's about a 2-foot overhang. A few days ago, he noticed that his gas dispenser line was leaking. It was leaking from here. He thought he would have to buy a new hose, so he went to Delta Rubber. It's a rubber company, and they sold him this coupler that you just put it on both sides and it sealed the leak. There's no more leaks, and this coupler can be reused. It's not a one-time use, so problem fixed, and it cost him, how much did it cost you? $35.
It's not called Delta Rubber no more. It's called something else.
Well, it's a rubber company. So if you're having this problem, very easy fix. And I'll put the name of this product in the description. It's 12:25. We're at a recovery location in Stockton, picking up this Honda Accord and the Honda Pilot.
Is this ready?
Yes, this is ready. Yeah, I can drive it up. And with recoveries, it takes a little more time because you have to write down all the damage because you want to make sure that you don't get, want to make sure that they don't think you did the damage. Vehicles loaded. So now we do have 2 Honda recoveries on the trailer. The gray Honda, it's full of trash. Fast food, it's just completely full. Now we're going to go ahead and load the Pilot. And this is the Pilot. This Honda Pilot only has 4,100 miles. It's a 2021. But as you can tell, it's just... overall, it's in good condition. It's just very dirty and full of trash. So once cleaned up, it'll be a nice vehicle. This is our 2008 Weekend Warrior toy hauler. Now normally he does use his Duramax to pull it, but it would be nice to use the Dodge. But of course we have this distance here of about 8 inches. How are you going to make this truck able to pull the trailer?
Well, I gotta talk to my welder. He's gonna fabricate a square plate over here. So I do have a 30K Reese fifth wheel that I'm gonna be using for this when I'm hooked up to this trailer here, which is the Weekend Warrior. And we had this for what, 5 years already?
The trailer?
But we never use the Dodge with this. It'd be nice. I do have a Duramax 2500 2008, but this is like, you don't even feel nothing back there, the weight. So I'm gonna make this happen. So I'm gonna talk to my family.
Now we have the trailer in a storage facility with the cover. Now when we first started at the storage facility in 2009, we paid $115 a month. Now we're paying $272 a month, but it is nice to have it covered. This is a 37-foot. It's a little messy because we tend to keep our bikes in here and ice chests and things like that. It has two beds in the back. This makes into a bed as well, but it's also a sofa. Has 2 recliners. The door opens in the back, and then the bottom bunk turns into a bench. Kitchen has plenty of storage, and I'll quickly take you into the other side. What I liked about this toy hauler, what sold me on this toy hauler, is the large restroom. Our last toy hauler was a little different. The restroom was in the master bedroom, which I did not care for. This is a slide out for the closet in the master. Lots of cabinetry. And then the restroom has a sliding door there. And the restroom is good size. Has a large shower. Large oval sink, plenty of cabinets, and then it has a sliding door for the toilet area as well. So like I said, the restroom is what sold me on this toy hauler. Once I saw this floor plan, I had to have it. Prior to this toy hauler, we had a Raptor, which was nice. It had a separate garage, but like I said, the restroom was in the master, and I didn't care for that.